Namaste. Today I would like to tell you about 1947 Indo-Pak War. The confrontation between India and Pakistan dates back from the first day of their separation. Example, independence from the British Empire. The war was over the possession of Jammu and Kashmir. The war was with the limited goal of complete control over Jammu and Kashmir. Example, territorial sovereignty in a limited theatre. With limited means, but it was the first modern war in which one of the belligerents. Example, Pakistan relied on an artificially created and nurtured insurgency in the target area to realize its political goals. Though the experiment had only limited success because of lack of doctrinal foundations, lack of experience. But its results and encouraged Pakistan to rely on an insurgents and irregular militias in the enemy state in its later wars with India. According to the law of governing independence process, then the rulers of India, nearly 600 states, could decide to join India or Pakistan or to remain independent. Most rulers had no real choice. Geography and demographics made the decision for them. But in the case of Kashmir, the question was more complicated. On the borders of India, Pakistan, Afghanistan and China made it a strategically important place for both India and Pakistan. The ruler was Hindu, but the majority of the population was Muslim. However, even among the Muslims, there was no consensus on the country's future. The most influential politician, Sheikh Abdullah, was opposed to India's partition. The Maharaja could not or did not want to make a decision. He hoped that if he delayed the decision long enough, Kashmir could perhaps have accepted an independent Kashmir. But Pakistan insisted that Muslim majority state should join Muslim Pakistan. Pakistan head of state Ali Jinnah was ready to settle the matter by force, but that would have led to open war with India. But Pakistani armed forces, which were just being created, now were near strong enough. Kashmir had its own armed force, about 9,000 men organized into 4 brigades as well as a Houser cavalry regiment. Kashmir units participated in the wars of British Empire. Under their own officers had some battlefield experience, but the standard of their training was not particularly high. As a part of British Empire, Kashmir had no reason to fear a foreign invasion. Therefore, the army performed border security, constabulary and parade functions. A major problem was that nearly 1/4 of the personnel were Muslims who sided with the Pakistani forces in the first day of the conflict. In the course of events, some of the non-Muslim units were disbanded and others were amalgamated into the Indian army. The attacks of Lashkars commenced. Azad Kashmir government was formed under the leadership of Muhammad Ibrahim. Henceforth, 2 governments existed in the state, each claiming full jurisdiction over the entire territory. The operations in the south were useful because they distracted the defense attention. The men in the Lashkar were warlike tribal militias, not disciplined and irregular forces. The physical toughness, courage, fighting spirit cannot be doubted, but obedience and carrying out orders without discussion were not their strong points. The Maharaja made an appeal to India for assistance. The Indian government was ready to provide it, but only on the condition that Kashmir accedes to India. Accession duty took place on 26th October and the Indian forces entered the conflict of the next day. Indian reinforcements were coming into Srinagar by air from the Delhi area and by road from Jammu. The brigade's defensive positions were attacked by the masked Pathan militias on 7th November 1947 and the Army of Independent India fought its real battle on 16th November. A relief force reached Poonch from the direction of URI on 25th November. It fought its way into the city but could not raise the siege. Poonch remained under siege for another year. Azad Kashmir force captured Mirpur on 25th November, looted it and massacred Hindu and Sikh population. In the early December, Azad militias occupied Jahangir, but in January they lost Kot and their attacks on Nowshera and URA also failed. In the March-April Indian offensive in the south, 3 brigades of 50th Parachute and 90th and 20th Infantry, supported by light armor squadron, advanced along the Nashora and Rajouri road and recaptured Jahangir on March 17, 1948. Then changed direction and occupied Rajouri in the northern areas. The militias commenced Operation Hammer. The attacks in the north, the 163rd Infantry Brigade seized Pitfall and Keran, but the southern attack by the brigades 161st Infantry and 77th Parachute deployed from URI failed. 5 regular brigades were deployed between Muzaffarabad and Mirpur as reinforcements for the Pathan and Azad militias. The Indian forces made an attempt to relieve Poonch in June 1948, but the attempt was failed. By the end of 1948, Indian armed forces responded to the logistical challenge of long distances, bad roads, and Ricky brigades, etc. Pakistan forces were losing everywhere and there were no resources in reserve. India was close to victory, yet in November 1948, the government requested UN mediation to resolve the conflict. After some political maneuvers and lengthy negotiations and some last-minute operations, a ceasefire came into effect on Jan 1st, 1949, but the Kashmir problem has remained unresolved ever since. Thank you. Bharat Mata ki Jai.